Yeah, so welcome back to my garage. In this video, we're doing something quite different. I'm going to take an AWS Solutions Architect Associate practice exam, a free one. I'm going to do like the first one I find in Google, I'm just going to take it. Well, at least part of it. I'm not sure how long I can last in taking it. But yeah, it's whatever we're going to do. I'm just going to go through my thoughts on it. I haven't been through one of these in like a while, maybe like an actual one in like a year or so. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And for those who do not know who I am Dan Clark. I'm a software engineer that works on AWS, or uses AWS on a day-to-day basis normally. And for those who, this is a new type of video for you, because I used to make like a bunch of bus videos, or I have been doing that for like the last couple months for some reason. That's what I'm trying to build. Make sure to triple click that like button for the YouTube algorithm if you want to see more of this or more of that. I'm not really sure, but I'm doing this anyways. All right, so as promised, here is the Google search. I'm gonna pick the first one. It's not an ad because I don't believe in ads. But okay, I don't want to say that. But I believe in ads sometimes. But I'm not gonna do the first ads. I'm gonna do the first one right here. I clicked it before because I wanted to make sure it's an actual practice test, but I didn't take it yet. But anyways, I have no idea. I'm not affiliated with this. I just wanted to take the first free Solution Architect Associate practice test. I'll go like maybe 10 minutes or so, explain my reasoning for the answers, and I'm sure like I'll have a lot of questions since it is kind of new. I'm not sure if this is updated or not, but we'll try it out. I guess start test. I think it's 60 questions, 45 minutes, or 40 minutes. Duration, okay, 40 minutes. This is not an actual test. 60 multiple choice wait, for only 40 minutes? The actual test is a lot longer, so that's interesting. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. The user just started an instance at 3 p.m. between 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. He stopped and started the instance twice. During the same period, he has run the Linux reboot command by SSH once and triggered reboot from AWS console once. For how many instance hours will AWS charge this user? That's a silly math question. When I took the test, I never had something like this. He stopped and started the instance twice. Okay, so that's only 2 hours there. He has run the Linux reboot command by SSH once and triggered reboot from AWS console once. For how many hours will AWS charge this user? I'm trying to figure out why it would be more than 2, because 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. that's only 2 hours, but he stopped it and started the instance twice. That shouldn't matter, like stopping it and starting it. They don't charge you. They charge you for what you use, right? And then during the same period, he has run the Linux reboot command by SSH. I don't think rebooting will do anything either, and triggered reboot from AWS console once. Yeah, reboot. So this is like a trick question. I think they want you to like trip you up here, maybe. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. But let's just submit it and see. Okay, maybe I'm just a dumb. Yeah, I wish they gave you kind of a reasoning for that. Maybe he started 2 of them potentially, but whatever. That could be a reasoning. To protect accidental overwrites or deletions of your objects in your S3 bucket, you configured versioning. Because of changes in your environment, you don't want to use versioning anymore and want to enable lifecycle rules. How can versioning be disabled? So how do we disable versioning? There's no need to disable versioning. Both lifecycle rules and versioning can work simultaneously. Maybe. Once enabled versioning cannot be disabled, you cannot add lifecycle rules for this bucket. Okay. When lifecycle rules are enabled, versioning is automatically disabled. After manually disabling versioning, lifecycle rules can be enabled. Okay, let me read this again. So you don't need to, I don't think you need to disable versioning. I think they can work simultaneously and like they can work side by side. I don't think there's a rule that's saying like one can work without the other, but we'll see. Hey, I got it! I didn't want to start on like I got the wrong answer one, but I don't work on EC2s that much, so like that's why I probably like EC2s are very like I'm more of a serverless guy, so that's probably why I don't know much about how much you use to pay. You can use blank and blank to help secure the instances in your VPC. I like this question. It's really simple compared to more like the professional like certification exams. So you can use security groups. Okay, what's the point of saying security groups in the answer in the blank? I don't like the way they wrote this. You can use security groups and blank to help secure the instances in your VPC. So you can use network ACLs. Biometric authentication. I mean, maybe you can use biometric authentication, but if you hook it up properly. But I don't think that's the right answer. But you can kind of guess. This is like a silly question and a silly because you can see that all these three answers pretty much are the same thing: multi-factor, two-factor, and biometric. They all require something else. Well, network ACLs is completely different, so that's why that one's the right answer. Is it possible to create an AMI while an instance is running? So an AMI of an instance is running. I feel like, once again, I don't work with EC2s that much, but I feel like it used to not be this case, that it's not possible. But I feel like AWS would have fixed it. So I think yes, without any change. I'm pretty sure it can. Like that seems like a pretty silly thing. But it's either this one, yes, or no. I guess it's a yes or no question. But I don't think it's the Linux or no reboot option. I'm pretty sure no reboot. But I mean, ideally, yeah, if a perfect world, you would stop and reboot it. But I feel like they have backups enough that they can create an AMI. Oh. So no reboot option is checked. Okay. I didn't know that. Well, thank you. Okay, what about is EC2 role? What is this question? What about a EC2? Okay, there's just like a typo. A EC2 role is true. So pass the AWS credentials and user data field when the instance is launched. I don't think so. That's bad. Set up an IAM user for the instance to restrict access to AWS API and assign it at launch. Yeah, maybe you can do that. Set up an IAM group with restricted AWS API access and put the instance in the group at launch. Maybe. Well, I'm not sure on that one. Launch an instance with an AWS identity and access management role. Okay, there we go. We need a role to restrict AWS API access. Yeah, we don't need a user or a group. I'm pretty sure. Wow. Why are all these questions EC2? Yeah, I got it right. Okay. I'm washed up. I'm happy when I get it right. All right, this one's really easy. Which of the following requires a custom CloudWatch metric to monitor? And it's normally memory use or RAM for these kind of things. Like estimated charges, they have that. CPUs, just read operations network in. This is like something just like, I don't know, ingrained in my head. You need to use your RAM or something. Or you can't use RAM with CloudWatch. You have to set up like custom stuff. Will my standby RDS instance be in the same availability zone as my primary? Okay. Standby RDS will be in the same availability zone. Standby. So if it's in standby, then it's going to be in a different availability zone, you would think. Like if something happens to that availability zone, then the RDS instance will be able to come back. Or not come back, but it'll be in standby to take over for the original RDS instance. So I want to say no. Or maybe only if configured at launch, actually. So yeah, I think that would, because you can configure it to be in the same availability zone if you want. But let's try to see. Only if, no, okay, well. I guess I should have stuck with my first answer, no. Oh well. What does the server side, like I said, I'm out of shape mentally for this, and I haven't studied it at all. What does the server side encryption option at? What is this question? What does the server side encryption option and Amazon AWS S3 So you can kind of tell this is a free practice test, so there's obviously got to be typos. So what does this server side encryption provide for S3 is I think what they're trying to get at here. So it provides an encrypted virtual disk in the cloud. I don't think so. It allows to upload files using an SSL endpoint for a secure transfer. Probably not. Encrypts the files that you send to S3 on their server side. I mean, yeah, that's kind of It doesn't exist for Amazon S3, but only for Amazon EC2. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I guess server-side encryption by the name encrypts it on the server side, right? Like, this is either like silly, easy, or okay, yeah. Oh. About to say, an IAM user is trying to perform an action on an object belonging to some other root accounts bucket. Which of the below mentioned options will AWS S3 not verify? So, oh my God, you have 40 minutes to take this? 60 I'm very slow. I guess I could do it. It's just like, that's really not a lot of time. I already forgot what this question was. Which options will not verify? Permissions provided by the parent of the IAM user on the bucket, of the IAM user, by the bucket owner to the IAM user, provided access to the IAM user. What options will AWS S3 not verify? No, so I can't even think at this time. It's like 9:30 at night. Permission. I'm gonna skip this one and just come back to it. Like, I feel like you can do that during the test, and that's what I want to do for this one. But I just don't want to skip it, so I'm making a video on this, because then I'll have to come back to it and we'll have time. Now I'm just overthinking. I'm just gonna. Which it's okay to skip hard questions if you're just not in the mood for it, you know. So an object belonging to some other root accounts bucket. So permission by the parent of the IAM user on the buckets. Yeah, yeah, maybe it's either that one or which will not verify. What is this question? They either have typos or like really interesting questions. The parent of the IAM user. That doesn't sound right. The bucket owner to the IAM user. Well, it's actually what they're not going to verify. Let's just try this. Okay, no. The right answer is permission provided by the parent of the IAM user on the bucket. Oh well. How can software determine the public and private IP addresses on the Amazon Elastic Cloud compute instance that it is running on? So you can query the appropriate Amazon CloudWatch metric, query the local instance user data, use an ipconfig. I think it's ipconfig. Whenever I think of private IP configs, I do this. Well, actually, that's if you're on the server, right? But we're talking about Amazon Elastic Cloud. Oh wait, that's EC2. Elastic Cloud Compute Instance. They didn't say EC2 there to trip you up. As running on. Yeah, I think it's ipconfig, right? Query the local instance user data. Maybe it's hard to say on that one. Query the appropriate Amazon. I don't think it's that one. Query the local instance metadata. I'm thinking ipconfig. That's how you find it like normally. But then again, it's saying public and private IP addresses. So let's just see. Okay. Yep. That's what I thought. Well, I guess I didn't say that, but oh well. You receive a spot instance at a bid of 0.05 an hour. After 30 minutes, the spot price increases to 0.6 an hour, and your spot instance is terminated by AWS. What was the total EC2 compute cost of running your spot instance? So, okay, it's probably not 0 because you're using it for 30 minutes. So it's not 0. You can eliminate that option. So it was 0.05. This is a math question. What is this? So it's going to be 0.025 for the 30 minutes. And then, so it increases to 0.06, but it's terminated by AWS. So I don't think you use this second 30 minutes because it was terminated, right? This is just a math question, I'm pretty sure. Okay, maybe, what? How is it 0? Wait, I want to go back. I haven't got back yet, but I want to go back. What the, 11? Okay, I guess I can't go back. What? What? Did I read something wrong there? Like they used it for 30 minutes and then it was terminated. Maybe it's yeah, I don't know. Which record type queries are free when using Route 53? Wow. I'm gonna say Elias. Yay! That was like I didn't recognize the other ones honestly. That's the only reason why I put Elias. You have assigned one elastic IP to your EC2 instance. Now we need to restart the VM while elastic IP changed. Whoa. Okay, that's not worded properly. Which inflow should you not do? Restart the virtual machine without the elastic IP changing, I think is what they're trying to say. So we want to, no, I think if you reboot the instance, it will change. VPC public submit, stop start works. Should you not do? Okay, this is a weird question. Should you not reboot the instance? So, and stop/start both works. It's like the answers aren't like worded properly. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't like this test, honestly. It's not worded properly. It doesn't feel like the actual test. Like, the actual test felt like easier than this, honestly. And this one, especially because it's like worded weirdly. But maybe it's also because I haven't studied at all in a year. Well, I think it's the last question. We'll do it a YOLO. It's the last question. I'm just tired of this, honestly. It's been 10 minutes anyway, so yeah. Submit. Let's see what the answer is. Okay, you should not reboot and stop/start both works. Oh, and stop/start both works. Because when you reboot, the elastic IP changes. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want me to make more of these like this, because I know a lot of people care about this Solution Architect Associate exam, because it's like my most viewed video. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna continue making videos about that, because honestly, I don't pay attention to like what changes in it. I don't think anything has changed though in a year, so it should be like the same. But yeah, it's a new year, so I'm gonna make a new video on the Solution Architect Associate. Yeah, so if you're not subscribed to me already, subscribe and yeah, hit the like button and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.